Okay, so before I break down this game, you notice I'm going to be using a different camera and a different device for looking at ESPN and just breaking down the game itself. Normally, I would look at my iPad to tell you what happened and who scored points or who. Right now, my iPad is currently out of commission because right now my iPad is going through some sort of bug, and it's being fixed right now. It should be all good to go by tomorrow. So, fortunately, we had a game on ESPN. And speaking of a game, Miami Heat versus Boston Celtics Eastern Conference Finals rematch 2 times in a row, and we go up to TD Garden, and as I would have hoped not to let it happen, it did happen. Boston wins this game 119-111, and for being pissed off, it's really not much reason to get pissed off. I mean, really, I should be, but you know what? It's only game 2, and I thought the Heat played fairly good. I thought the Heat kept up with Boston's shooting, just barely, despite having a lead over 13 points in the first quarter and then completely vanished. But to me, this has been a pretty good game. I thought it was a pretty good game, and from a neutral standpoint, it has been a good game. And I thought it was a nail biter for a basketball fan, football fan like myself. This has been a pretty good game. Just the way how it was finished, it's just especially the fourth quarter. It's not that good. It's just not that good. So for the points, we got to start with Boston's because it's no surprise there. Boston Celtics, all the starters are over 10 points. Couple of them, actually 3 of them, have over 20. One of them is almost at 30. I mean, the way how you let this happen and not figuring out the shootings of Boston's team, like especially against them in Eastern Conference Finals 2 times in a row, and especially the guy, really a kryptonite, not really a kryptonite, but especially the guys a certain dude, give us Vietnam flashbacks of what he did to us in Game 6. Yes, Derek White, that's who I'm talking about. Derek White, 28 points, 5 3-pointers, and 9 field goals, 28 points. Jaylen Brown making some bad decisions throughout for the majority of the game, but in the second half, remember when I said he was automatic? Yeah, he's back being automatic in the fourth quarter. Jason Tatum is Jason Tatum. Porzingis, 17 points. He got fouled out. Clearly, Bam wins that, but on True Holiday, getting traded off by Milwaukee, 17 points as well. For Miami, Kevin Love only scored 9 points. Would have had 10 points if it wasn't for the fact that he missed that free throw. Jimmy Butler, 14 points, 6 rebounds. I thought I thought Butler was sloppy at the end of the game. I thought he didn't play that good. Bam, 27 points. I thought, despite the fact that he was missing some layups, I thought Bam played pretty good. 10 field goals, and the free throws. The free throws has been pretty good, despite missing some and whatnot. But the Kyle Lowry, not scoring any points in the first game, has scored 13 tonight. Scoring his first points of the season, 13 points nonetheless. And this is why I'm wearing this jersey. This is my Tyler Hero jersey right here. 14 and vice versa. I really miss these. Tyler Hero, 28 points, 5 3-pointers. It's gotten better. 5 for 12. I mean, it's not. It's 5 3-pointers is pretty good, but when in the clutch situations, Duncan Robinson's also the guy. 9 points with 3 3-pointers, especially all in the second quarter. Jamal Cain didn't score any points. Bryant's only scoring 2. Drew Smith, despite the fact that he was getting cut numerous occasions, he finds a way to say, "Coach, put me in the game. I'm going to score some points," and he did. 3 3-pointers for this kid, Drew Smith, and Hack has only 2 rebounds. He was going to score those 2 points if it wasn't for what I'm about to say. All right. Now, the first quarter, if I can there we go. First quarter, 28-25. We had that 13-point lead in the first quarter, but then Boston was just going to make that comeback like typical, right? It's just typical. But there was one moment in that first quarter that completely taken personal by Boston Celtics, and that is Bam posterizing in the face of Kristaps Porzingis. And since then, Boston took it personally, and I'll tell you why. Now, in the second quarter, Boston dominated the second quarter, and then, despite that they dominated the second quarter, we were only down by 5 in that quarter. Now, there was going to be a dunk. I don't think it was Hackaz. I think it was it Bam? It was somebody, but that dunk, it might have been. I don't know who it was. It might have been. I'm not. I forgot who it was, to tell you the truth. But somebody was going to dunk in the first half. I think it was in the second quarter. Dunk, that was blocked. Dunk was blocked. Third quarter, I thought the Heat were bouncing back, but in that third quarter alone, Hackaz, you remember I just mentioned it, he had no points. Here's why. He was gonna make that dunk, that ferocious dunk. I forgot if it was True Holiday or was it Porzingis, and my cat's being weird again. But one of those two guys, they blocked Hackaz dunk. Fourth quarter, Jimmy Butler was going to drive in after that turnover. Of all the people, the guy scoring 28 points with 5 3-pointers and that game-winning Game 6 putback shot against the Heat. Derek White, of all people, blocking Jimmy Butler's dunk. You just can't let that happen. You know how many blocks Boston, and this is part of the frustration with that Detroit game as well. Blocks, 6 blocks. 3 of those came from dunk blocks. Come on, man, you gotta do better than that. Now, the blocks for Miami, we also had 6 blocks. The turnovers, we're still committing turnovers. Boston making these bad decisions, like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, as well as them. They were making some bad decisions. But we still, you know why they won this game? Simple fact that we can't execute. The rebounding was not quite there just yet. And they have a 7'3" power forward that can shoot the basketball. There's a difference. And don't get me started on the end of the game. Yes, as much as it was frustrating that the call was not backcourt violation on Derek White, but they said that Butler's hand was on Derek White. Okay, fair enough, but then you called the foul after a backcourt violation. I mean, dude, as much as I like to complain about that, there's really not much to complain about now. There's really not much. We had our chances, and we didn't capitalize. Boston was making these poor choices, and we did not capitalize. That's the point of what I'm trying to make. If we can capitalize and execute and rebound the basketball, we have a better shot of winning the basketball game like we did tonight. So, Tyler Hero, I thought he played great. I thought he played great. He has played 40 minutes in this game, scoring 28 points. 10 for 19 field goals, 5 for 12. 3-pointers, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, I thought he played great. Bam Adebayo played great too, but it just wasn't enough. It just was not enough. So, Boston winning the nail biter. As frustrating this loss is, it's only the second game. It's still a long season, and I mean, tonight, give props to them. I mean, they show that they still have it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this game. I mean, what could I say? What could I say, really? But anyway, guys. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Coming up next, we have 3 games tomorrow. So, about tomorrow, I don't know if I can post videos tomorrow per se. I'm gonna try to post at least one tomorrow night, because there's 3 games tomorrow. Hurricanes game is Going to be on 3:30 on ACC Network. And by the time that game is going towards the fourth quarter or ends, the Florida Panthers are going to play next, and that's at 6 o'clock, and they're playing the Kraken. Now, can I do the recap during the intermission? Sure. Will I have time? No, I will not have time. I will not have time to do it because the intersection, the conflict of the Florida Panthers and the Miami Hurricanes is close, right? I would say when the Hurricanes game is finished, Florida Panthers will go back up into the second intermission, and by the time that intermission ends, guess what? I gotta watch this team too, the Miami Heat. There's 3 games tomorrow: the Hurricanes, the Florida Panthers, and the Miami Heat. And it's still not favorable because Miami Heat has to go to the Midwest to play Minnesota. I don't know. Minnesota is still gonna be a tough game to watch. Tough team to beat, especially in Minneapolis. Target Center, here we come. Heat versus Minnesota. And we'll see what happens in that game as well as the other games. I think I'm gonna end up posting 2 videos on Sunday and then 2 more on Monday. I hope it doesn't come down to it because we still got a game to watch on Monday, which is this game against the Bucks, as far as I know. So I don't know how am I going to do it, and plus I got people over. I mean, it's going to be, it's not going to be, the scheduling thing is not in my favor. So we'll see what happens. I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. And folks, that's going to do it for this video. If you have enjoyed this video and petition to bring this jersey back, hit the like button, subscribe to my content because Miami TG has your back. And when he does, he'll be right there with you. Fair entertainment you deserve. Tough loss to eat. And there's always a rebound tomorrow. We're playing against Minnesota Timberwolves tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. I hope we at least win 1 game on the road before facing Milwaukee. So, folks. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And, I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody.